Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 55, the double nickel of Let's Try Spellforce 3 Reforced. Bong bong, mashallah. Hope you guys are doing well out there in real life land. We're making a return to this series. 1 second, guys. Bear with me. Mashallah. Okay. We have to try that again with our audio properly set up. So here we go. So we're going to get it in today, guys. It's very early morning here in real life land. So at episode 54, we're in Molendeer. The Nexus, sort of our home base. And we're going to see what we can get into today. Here we are. So, let's talk to this person with the exclamation point and see what's what.
Interesting.
Yes, Corporal? How can I help?
Tiana, how did you become an assassin?
Well, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. How did you become an assassin?
Why do you want to know?
I'm curious.
No particular reason, I suppose. I'm just curious.
I see. In short, my mother sold me. And after an incident, my owner noticed my talents. He started to train me to carry out jobs for him. And when I was 17, he had an accident. I've been an independent assassin ever since.
Your mother sold you? But where? Why?
Because she needed the coin, and already had 4 children to feed. And as for your first question, where there is demand, there is a market. Particularly in a big city like Greyfell. It's not as uncommon as you might believe.
What your mother did is despicable.
Even if she needed the money, that's despicable.
Well, to her credit, she didn't take it lightly. At least as far as I can remember. I was only 7 when that happened.
That doesn't make it better.
A slave market in Greyfell?
You're saying there's a slave market in Greyfell?
Slaves, sex, murdering for pleasure. Just imagine every dark desire you can think of. And you know what the Greyfell Bazaar has to offer. I find it interesting that this surprises you. Didn't you serve in the Royal Army for 8 years?
I only joined shortly before the Mage Wars started, and the Greyfell affairs were the responsibility of the Greyfell Guard. I just didn't know.
Well, now you do. I do not agree with the purity of light in most aspects. But they are right when they say there are many sinners in this world. If you believe in the concept of sin, that is.
How do you feel about your mother selling you?
How do you feel about this? Your mother selling you off?
Well, I used to feel strongly about it. Now I've simply accepted it as part of my past. But there are plenty of reasons for that.
That's quite the story.
Is it?
Who was this owner?
So, who is this man who bought you?
I won't talk about that. This chapter of my past is done, and I want it to stay buried.
I understand.
I understand.
I'm glad you do. So, tell me, Pariah, how did you become the betrayer's child in the first place? It's rare for a child to defy their own father.
He lost his vision. When he started the rebellion, it was about the safety of mages, but he became more and more radical. I just couldn't stand by and watch anymore.
That's admirable. Well, thank you for sharing this with me. Either way, is there anything else you need?
There's something I've been wondering. How can you kill for a living?
What do you mean? How can I align it with my morals?
Yes.
I don't know if this is the right moment for this conversation. Maybe another time.
Huh. Okay. Alright, so that's that with Ayana, who's not part of our party currently.
Sure.
Come down here and
Now
check
would
this
you look at
merchant.
that?
Yes?
Let me take a look at your designs.
Of course. Take all the time you need.
John
You're an
Thaler.
adventurer, aren't you? Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest.
Iron mine, iron smelter, human barracks, cost reduction, different stuff.
Good choice.
We don't need that right now. Here's a workbench. Is this where we craft the magical? Yes. Okay, so we are one piece away from the Pride of Nortander. Guardian's Grace. We still need the padding and the top plate. So there's nothing here we can really make. Pride of Nortander, we need the top plate. So no artifacts for us at the moment. Let's come down here and talk to homie here.
Fine.
Everybody's leveled up. We'll probably do their level ups in a bit here. Quick save is Shift F5? Or no, Control F5. Yep.
Huh?
That's Gore.
How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was chosen.
And how does that work?
Complicated. Are you sure you want to hear the whole story? Time isn't exactly on our side.
Sure. Let's go, son.
It isn't, but the more I know about your abilities, the better. You're fighting for me, after all.
We're not fighting for you, Tahar. We are fighting alongside each other. That's a big difference.
Alongside, then.
Good. Let's make it short then. Shapeshifting is a gift of Zarek. One that only the best of his shamans are granted.
And how does one become a shaman?
He has to be chosen by a tribe's chieftain. You see, magical talent is a lot rarer among orcs than it is among humans or elves. In my tribe, there was only me and Rain. We both discovered our talent by chance. I, when I was 9, and put out a fire that had broken out in my family's hut. Everybody was asleep. Even the damn fool that had been tasked to stand guard. When I woke up, the entire room was in flames.
So it was your magic that woke you?
No, I needed to take a piss.
Makes sense. What happened then?
I panicked and started screaming, as every child would have. However, the only thing that did was make me inhale the fumes even quicker. My vision blurred and I lost consciousness. When I woke up again, I was on a bed of hay in the village shaman's tent, and everybody was staring at me, as if I was Zarek incarnate. I asked what happened and they told me. Just when I had lost consciousness, it had started to rain. Not just a little. It was a full-fledged storm, a deluge from the skies. With not even a minute, all the tents in the village had been flooded. The fire wasn't extinguished right away, but was quickly put out by the other orcs that had been awoken by the storm.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
Well, it was also my last successful weather ritual. If it hadn't been, Barker Gore would be all meadows and forests by now. According to my brothers, I had an orange shimmer in my eyes and was muttering strange words when they took me to the shaman. She told me that was a clear sign that I was gifted and that I had fire in my blood, as my tribe likes to say. Of course, it changed my life entirely. All of a sudden, I was my Cal's pride. It was strange, not just for me, but also for my kin.
How did your family take it?
Well, they were proud. But they also weren't sure how to treat me anymore. For example, my father stopped taking me out on the hunt because he was afraid that something might happen. Which is ridiculous. Shaman or not, an orc who can't wield a spear isn't an orc at all. Also, my siblings became withdrawn. Jealousy, of course, but also estrangement. All of a sudden, their baby brother had become this strange being, which had apparently been bitten by Zarek himself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be dramatic. There's worse fates than being the one gifted orc among thousands.
Who trained you? The healer?
Yes, but only about her craft. Primitive ghost callings, alchemy, medicine. I learned my magic from an elder who lived in a tiny shack a 15-mile march from our village. I woke up every day before dawn, walked for 2 hours, served him, and received my lessons. Then returned to my cow shortly before midnight. It was hard, yes, but it was insightful. Those long walks in the darkness, the solitude at the foot of the mountain where his shack was, they shaped me.
Interesting. And who was this Rain you mentioned earlier?
Did I? Well, that's complicated. I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Alrighty. No worries. Let's go check this merchant.
Yes? Looking for some orcish craftsmanship?
Orcish craftsmanship. Double chill. An epic spear. Epic axe. Flaming great axe. Cursed great mace. Epic mace two-handed. Unerring Changdao sword. Let's see if any of this is an upgrade. Let's see, that's a better crit chance, double my crit chance. Apply enfeeble to enemy creature on critical hit. Fight for the cow. Orcish units, with the exception of goblins, gain increased attack power. Winged spear. Spear one-handed. Additional damage type. Trigger spell with every attack. 5% chance to apply frozen. After landing a critical hit, apply bleeding for 5 seconds. Let's check Urim. He's using the Shield of Benediction and an unerring katana. This would be maybe an upgrade for him. You'll strike and pierce damage, increase critical hit chance for the unerring katana. You can dual wield spears. What's this? Mentor's Great Hammer, two-handed mace, guarding flameberge. I think we should probably get him this spear. Axe two-handed, mace two-handed, sword two-handed. I want him to still use. These are all two-handed weapons, except for this right here, spear one-handed. Block chance goes down 2%. But additional damage type of some kind of damage. Trigger spell with every attack. 5% chance to apply frozen. Deathly chill. I think we'll buy that. For $72.69, we've got 29,000. And we'll sell the Guarding Battle Staff, Bloodspiller Bow, the Mighty Halberd, get rid of the Unerring Great Mace, Man Eater, Mighty Great Axe, Robust Warhammer, Mace One-Handed, Unerring Warhammer, we'll sell that. How about the Draconian Axe? Leech 15% of inflicted damage. That's a strength weapon. Artifact strength weapon. Let's apply. Minotaur's heavy plate armor. Minotaur's heavy plate armor. Sell one of them. Minotaur's heavy shield. Windwall armor. Rowan's Here's armor. Well-made windwall armor. Alright, we'll take 1,000 for that. Alright, let's check out Aram and give him Deathly Chill. Epic Spear. And then he's got the Vortex Flask. Maybe give him a Flaming Flask. The Vortex is fine. He already spent his attribute point. His abilities. Pressure points is a perk. Dual wielding. Oh, he has dual wielding. Whirlwind Strike. He has one ability point. Level heavy strike. Spellbook Demonic Strike. Lash out to a target, interrupt, inflict pure damage, and apply negative status effects. Costs health instead of focus. Help from beyond. Infect corpses in a small area around you so they deal magic damage to every enemy in the immediate vicinity. Death Knell. Target is silenced and explodes on death, dealing damage and applying bleeding to all nearby enemies. Put those three up there. Perks. Aedir's Rune. Okay, let's see. Everybody leveled up, so everybody gets a point and stuff. He's got the reinforced plate armor. 6 con 7. Intelligence 4, wisdom, willpower 6. Bear with me a sec, guys. Alright, that's it for Europe. Undergast. Summon Devour. I don't know who has that. He's using Undergast Staff. Winter Wand. Isgrim we gave. Zarak's Fang, two-handed axe. Even though he's more of a shield user. Earth shaping. Lethal shield. Summon a whirlwind of flying rocks that surrounds you and has a chance to stun every enemy that walks into it. Fireball is grim. Let's see. Still has a point to spend. Dexterity 4. Use a shield, but we gave him the two-handed axe instead. Okay, Isgrim's good to go. Kargoth's axe. Myself using a swift Naginata. Two-handed polearm. Ayana is using 2 swift sacrificial daggers. Unerring spear. We'll leave her with the daggers. Gore has a flaming wand. Rowan has an unerring spear, not the best weapon. Kargoth's shield. We'll probably give him the unerring katana. You lose 3% crit chance though. Gain 2% block chance. We'll give him the unerring katana. Iria has the robust composite bow. How do we get her that? Impaired. She needs dexterity of 6. So probably raise her dex like so. Apply. Now she can use the crippling composite bow, which does more damage. Oh, the range is only half. It's 66 feet. But increase attack damage by 25% and apply impaired to enemy creature if target is wildlife. Give her the epic bow. Nice. Urim. And then we're back to the same peeps. And then Rowan. Strength 6 is going to take too much to get him there. Mentor's Heavy Shield takes Strength 7. That takes Con 7. Revitalizing Plate Armor. Intelligence 6 to use that. Revitalizing Plate Armor, so anyone with 7 Con can use that. Let's see, Constitution 5. Constitution 8. Cannot be used by a dwarf. Constitution 2, Constitution 10. Why can't he use that? Oh, he can. Plus 7.5 health per second. Revitalizing Plate Armor. Urim. What if we go with a point of Con for Rowan? Rowan can wield it as well. Opens up that. That's going to be an upgrade for him. Bong bong. Different cooldowns go down. Let's see. He's got an available attribute point. This is Gore. Gore's armor. These are the Archon's armaments, which are very nice. Con 9 for the heavy helmet of self-awareness. Who can wield Con 9? Urim. He's got a beautiful helmet on, which gives 1 strength, dex, and constitution. The Hoplite's Pride, we just put that on him. Isgrim. Well-made wind wall armor, high protection with low attribute requirements. Conservative wind wall armor. Now, if we give him a point of constitution, he can wear the heavy helmet of self-awareness. Oh, could not be used by Isgrim. No. Darn, I shouldn't have given him that point of con then. Let me reload. We're doing some inventory management till we get back into the swing of things. Let's see, did we buy the Deathly Chill? Yeah, we bought that, so let's see. Isgrim still has a point to spend, okay, but who? Let's see, Robust Composite Bow, Draconian Axe, he's got the Deathly Chill. Mentor 70 Plate Armor. Rowan. Mentor's Plate Mail, but con of 8 for that. Revitalizing Plate Armor, con 7. Plus 7.5 health per second. That's pretty sweet. Urim. You can only use the wind wall stuff. I need strength of 6 to wield the Claymore of Inevitability, which is an artifact. Ayana's armor, reinforced studded leather. She's got 2 swift sacrificial daggers. 4. Let's see. Needs a con of 8 for that. Con of 7 for that. Vitalizing Plate Armor. Rowan. 1 more point and he can wield that. So let's apply a point there and get him that. Very nice. And that, after killing an enemy, restore 47 health. Get him that. Rowan looking pretty dope. And she's got the epic crossbow or the epic bow. He's got the Deathly Chill and the Shield of Benediction. The Hoplite's Pride. Wait for Undergast. Undergast Staff, I don't know how to spend his point yet. Isgrim, I don't know how to spend his point except maybe in Strength. Draconic Axe. He's using Zarak's Fang. We'll head out for adventure as soon as we make sure everybody's taken care of. We have attribute points to spend. And I'm using the Swift Naginata when maybe I should use the Draconic Axe. The Swift Naginata being rare is pretty good. Strength 6. Claim more of an inevitability. Robust Warhammer. That's two-handed, right? Yep, polearm two-handed. She's got daggers. Okay, and Gore has a point. But everything is pretty much on the up and up. Rowan, Mentor's Plate Mail. Rowan to here. Unerring Spear versus Unerring Katana. Kargon's Axe is a rare strength weapon. Robust. Then we still have the Draconic Axe. Applies weaken on a critical hit and leeches 15% of inflicted damage. Takes 5 strength to wield. Isgrim could wield it, but he has Zarak's Fang. Although maybe we should give him the reinforced heavy shield. And the Draconic Axe again. Yeah, let's maybe give him the Draconic Axe and the shield. And Zarak's Fang is an epic strength weapon, 6 strength, 1 dex. Closest to wielding that would be me. She's got the daggers. Okay. Should be able to sell some of this stuff. I don't know who's going to use Zarak's Fang. There's the merchant. Flaming Great Axe. Curse Great Mace. Unerring Warhammer. Okay, let's go with the Unerring Spears. Robust Warhammer. The Man Eater. Two-handed Axe. Guarding Battle Staff. Blood Spiller. Two-handed Bow. Mighty Halberd. Robust Crossbow. Winter's Wand. What about the gear? Heavy Shield. Mentor's Plate Mail. Mentor's Heavy Plate Mail. Well-made Windwall Armor. Rowan to here. Gore's Armor. Nasal Helmet of Focus. Heavy Helmet of Self-Awareness. Vitalizing Plate Helmet. Alright, we'll apply that. What is this here? Mentor's Heavy Plate. Got some pretty good stuff. Unerring Changdao. Alright, let's get out of here. Just one more little bit. We've got the Heavy Helmet of Self-Awareness. Isgrim can't use that. Can't use helmets for some reason. Or Rowan can't use it either, doesn't have 9 con. Urim can use it, but he's got better. Alright, I guess we're good to go. Undergas can wear this. That's an upgrade. Or Undergas robe. Nice numbers increase there. And Isgrim. We'll sort. And again, should we use Zarak's Fang or just use... No, we'll use Shield and still got an attribute point. So do I. I don't know where I'm going with it. Then we have ability points. I don't know where I'm going with it. They have Reckoning, conjure a shower of cursed blood to fall from the sky into the target area with a chance to apply oil to all enemies caught within. You have an attribute point and an ability point. But anyway, let's get out of here for now. We've checked out all of the question marks. I mean the exclamation points on the map. We can't make any more enchanted items. Another cellar here.
Huh. Intriguing.
There's
What can I
cellar.
do for you today?
Let me see what you
Let me
have.
see what you have in stock.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Haggard.
Want to trade?
Swift composite bow. What is that? Norcane's grief. After blocking an attack on an attacker, deal enfeebled, impaired, and weakened for 10 seconds. Mentor's medium shield. That's pretty sweet. He's got shields and stuff. So if we go to Isgrim, Isgrim can wield that. It's 8,800, 25% block chance. That's an upgrade. We'll buy that. Definitely. Alright, 8,800. Bong bong.
Farewell.
Nice upgrade for Isgrim. What was it though? Shield. Norcane's grief. Bong bong. Nice upgrade. We're using Isgrim. We're using Undergast. And for now, Urim, even though he has dual wielding, we gave him the Shield of Benediction, which takes 10 con to wield. Let's see. That was a nice, pleasant surprise upgrade. Let's go check this merchant down here.
Interesting.
Yes? Have you come to see the fruits of my labor?
Vilrun.
Potions and scrolls. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Arcane robe. Mighty grok knife. Swift sacrificial dagger. Oh, that's a big upgrade in damage on Unerring Katana. If we go to Iria, she's using the bow. If we go to Ayana, the Mighty Grok Knife is going to be a big upgrade for her. Oh, 10% less crit chance though. But about double the base damage. Let's see. Dexterity, intelligence. We'll grab a grok knife for her. Unerring katana, swift saber. Unerring spear, mighty spear, Rondell dagger, 15% crit chance. And an upgrade. Losing attack speed though, but that's pretty sweet. So let's get her that. Arcane robe, and then he's got the Battle of Stone Bay, Finon Mir, the minds behind the smiles, the Shapers, Dwarven traditions. It's got interesting books, Goblin meat. And that's hard to read. Your Wanderer's bows now deal increased damage of magic and pierce types. Immaculate armors, elves. Blueprint guardian runic bows, elves, masterwork swords. Your guardian's dual swords deal more damage. Savage bows. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Or about these books to read. We'll check that out. But let's go to Iona here. Let's buy her this dagger.
Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
Iona. We might not get to actual, like, heading out gameplay today. It might just be inventory sprucing up a bit. I bought the dagger, right? Oh, it's down here. Mighty grok knife. Swift sacrificial dagger. Reinforced adamantium slab, I guess that is. It's kind of hard to read that. Let's see if we can fix that. User interface. Hero selection hybrid, keep on screen. Display. There's no, like, ulterior colors we can choose. Oh well. Anyway. Nice upgrade there. What about this person?
Ah, Corporal. I've found some new treasures. You might want to take a look at them.
Interesting.
Shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords.
Severed heads. Power multiplier for Holy Shield. Breath of Nature. Elemental magic ability cost minus 20%. Different hides and health potions and stuff we've been selling him. Goblin meat fangs. Sell that for 421.
Come again.
Okay.
May Tiara bless your path.
Will do.
Come up here and check out that person. Bong bong, mashallah.
What is it?
Scryer Elian.
I would like to train the elves.
Well, if you have the coin, I might be able to help. Let's see.
Train the elves. Okay, he's got a flaming bow. Swift composite bow, robust composite blood spiller. Elven protector cost reduction. Improves the elven protector unit by lowering its recruitment cost. Elven druid, elven ballista, elven pathfinder. Yeah, we'll get into that eventually. Scribbled notes. Blood spiller, robust composite bow. Starting battle staff. I'm just keeping that stuff just in case. Alright, that's it for the elves. Come down here. There's a lot of merchants in this place.
Huh?
Talk to this guy.
What can I do for you today?
Oh, Haggard.
Let me see what you have in stock.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Basic stuff.
Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Finally.
Coming this way.
Yes?
Looking for potions and scrolls?
Here.
I'm sure I have just what you need.
Orcish stuff. Orcish.
Farewell.
Cost reduction and upgrades.
Yes? Looking for some orcish craftsmanship?
Virgil. Huh. Flaming Great Axe. Pretty powerful. Trigger a spell with every attack. Plus 53 damage against enemy creature. If the target is Draconian, increase attack damage by 50% and weakens on critical hit. Cursed Great Mace. Mentor's Heavy Plate Armor. Nasal Helmet of Focus. Unerring Spear. Unerring Chain Dao. Two-handed sword, Mentor's Great Hammer. Flaming Great Axe. Nothing for us though, it appears. Mighty Great Axe, robust, yeah. And this might be the last one. No, there might be a couple others.
Zauraka, what do you need?
Czar.
I want to train the fire wielders.
All right. Here's what we can do.
Worker armor, cost reduction for the orcs. We're using our favorite ones, if I recall correctly, were the elves to use, so we should try to train the elves when we get a chance. Come check this person. Nothing to wield there. We have to go and head out after this. And this is the crew I'm probably going to head out with.
Huh? I want to buy some better equipment for the Wayfarers.
Music to my ears. What did you have in mind?
Commander Flynn. Swift Cleaver. Guarding Battle Staff. Mentor's Light Shield. Reinforced Plate Armor. Kettle Hat of Focus. Plate Helmet of Focus. Heavy Helmet of Self-Awareness Con 9. Where's Urim? Okay, it's not better than when he's wielding. Light Shield, Reinforced Plate Armor. He's already got a set. And this is Human Catapult, Human Keeper, Human Scout, Human Medic, Black Hoods of Focus. Alright, Heavy Helmet of Self-Awareness. Revitalizing Plate Helmet. Alright, so that's probably about it, and now we can get out to battle. Let's check this person. Plus we have to level
Let me
up.
take a look at your designs.
Of course. Take all the time you need.
John Dollar.
Daggers, swords, everything
Humans.
for the wary traveler.
Alright, so we've checked pretty much all the merchants. World map, Mullendeer, Nexus. Is this who we want to go with? is Grim myself. We still have to level up. I'm not sure what to do for leveling up yet for each character. I wanted to work towards the artifact usage, but I don't see how that's going to be better than what I'm using. Strength of 6. It applies enfeebled, but it does a lot less damage than the Swift Naginata, which seems like it does just a ton of damage. Can anybody else use the Claymore? Dex of 4. If we give him a point of Dex, he could wield it, but I'd rather him Sword and Shield. He has no strength. Undergast. Urim. Using the Deathly Chill, Shield of Benediction. He heals his allies around user 17 points every 3 seconds. So I wouldn't want to get rid of that. Iria, she is not a melee character. Rowan. He's a bit of a tank, but not much strength going on. Not much strength for Gore. Gore's more of a magic user. Ayana, she's more of a dexterity, rogue type. And then myself. So I don't know if anybody's going to wield that. Some with goblins on every hit. Witch Hunter's light armor. Shielding amulet, Swift Naginata. Alright, I would say we're done with our inventory stuff. In just a second here. And he's got the Arcane's Grief. No one can use Zarek's Fang. 6 strength, 1 dex. I can get the closest towards it. So I've got 4 strength. It's going to be a downgrade for me though. It applies bleeding if the target's Draconin. Whereas my Swift Naginata pretty much beats out anything. Alright, so I think we're good to go. Let's, for now, progress. Elves. Let's head to the next, Phantasmal Blade. Let's head to the, next adventure probably, or we're going to spend our points, one or the other. We are 54 minutes in. Oh my gosh, time flies. I want to thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, checking out the Molendir, doing some inventory management, kind of getting back in the swing of things a bit here, learning. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, as always. And if you really want to help out the channel in a big way, you can become a member. Info and links are in the description for that. Feel free to check it out. And quick shout out to my 3 members. Love you guys. And because of them, I'm able to buy an indie game each month with the combined donations. So that is awesome and greatly appreciated. So every little bit counts. If you guys want to donate anything, feel free. But if not, that's cool too. I'll see y'all in the next one. Next time we'll head right out to Adventure. We know where to go. I think it's Everlight next. So should be good. So until then, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. I think we're all done with the inventory stuff. Kind of got more of a feel for our characters, which will be necessary. And then we'll get into some combat and stuff going forward. So, as I said, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy. Catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.